What up, guys? Super Bros here with your first ever review. Oh!
Yeah,
look into the camera because we never do that. We're not used to that. Oh!
Okay, let's finally start this review.
Let's do it.
All right, we're here to talk about The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3 Dizzle.
3 Dizzle?
3 Dizzle.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's somewhere over there now.
Gone forever. All right. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D came out back in 2000 when we were youngins.
When we were youngins?
We were
but
youngins.
How young?
Yo, mad young. But obviously the sequel to Ocarina of Time, the greatest game of all time ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we got Majora's Mask 3D. It came in that awesome gold cartridge, you know, with the holographic.
I still have it downstairs. I should have brought it up here.
I got mine as well, and then we can throw it. But,
we can throw.
So basically, the game starts off. You're looking for your companion from Ocarina of Time that Billy knows nothing about. Navi the fairy. That's why he came to that forest with Epona. So
that's why he was in there.
Yeah. So basically, when you get to the forest, you run into this douchebag, Skull
Douche?
Kid. I was like, "Yo, Skull Kid, I dropped my wallet." He's like, "You mean these wallets?
These are not mine." I also want that bitch of a horse.
Yeah. So, and you're like, "Yo, bro, I'm just trying to pass through." And he's like, "Bro, I got magic powers now." And you're like, "What did I ever do to you, bro?" So then he kicks your ass, steals your horse, makes you a Deku scrub. He's like, "Yo, you a scrub, bro." But I'm Link, and you're like, "Nah, you scrubbed, son." So you lose all your crap, and you're like, "Yo, man, this game blows."
I had no crap.
What am I? I'm like a piece of wood poop or some shit like that. No, after you get through that little ordeal, you see the whole thing. You have your Ocarina of Time stolen, etc. You run into the Happy Mask salesman, and he's telling you, he's saying, "Yeah, you have shitty luck." Right? That's the quote. Like,
well, the quote actually is, "Oh, hey, what's going on, you scrub?"
Damn, I can't believe they must have changed it for the 3D.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
The 3DS, they changed it.
Yeah. So they obviously, because it was more like, "Yo, man, you suck. All right, you scrub ass bitch."
You scrub ass bitch.
All right, so essentially, you run through the first. Basically, this town is cursed. You're in Termina. There's a whole festival, right? That's going on. They're all preparing.
It's the festival of
the moon, or
I don't know. I think it's like because the moon's like,
the moon's like, "Yo, where's my festival?" All right, but Skull Kid puts the curse in the town where the moon's going to pay a nice visit to Termina.
It's gonna be like, "Hey, it was good."
Yeah, it was good.
He's trying to come in and eat those snacks you made for us.
Yeah, just by killing everyone.
Exactly.
I mean, so you run through, you actually get your Ocarina of Time, you're able to get out of this cursed form of being a Deku Scrub, and boom, the game starts, and
it's the only game that takes place in the same 3 days forever.
Way to spoil the gameplay mechanic.
And for some reason, even though stuff you got in the future exists in the past, including the rupees that you give to the banker, who, when you go back to the past, has the rupees from the future, because she's just like, I don't know, man. I just transcend time.
Alright, like what Billy said with the gameplay, it goes, it's over a 3-day span, where every 1 second's 1 minute, and that's what really makes this game controversial, and it's like,
Well, it makes the game really hard.
Yeah, it's a real change-up from all Zelda
Because
formulas.
when you play in the first level, which is the Deku hideout, or temple, right?
Yeah, Woodhaven.
I forgot the name of it already.
Yeah.
It was a long time. It was like 3 days ago.
Yeah. Really? Was it?
I've been banging through this game.
Was it 3 days ago? Or did you
It actually was like 90 days ago. You're talking about game time. Literally, the first temple, you go through it, you're like, alright, this is easy. This is cake. I never have to go back in time ever again.
Yeah.
And then you go to the second temple, and you're like,
there's
5 minutes left in the day, and I haven't even gotten it through half of this level. I had to do the second temple. I'm sorry, the third temple is the water temple.
Yeah.
I had to go through it like 3 times.
Well, the thing is, like, look, with the gameplay mechanics is essentially it focuses on you trying to rescue this town within 3 days. Now, what's really cool, though, what I like, is a lot of the AIs, like, they act at different times. There's day and night. And
I love that part. That's my favorite part of the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, that was an Ocarina of Time as well. Like, when you go to a town at night, there's different AIs and all that.
But this one's, like, hour specific. Like,
yeah.
You can only do certain...
Like certain
quests.
things.
between a certain time period, like between 4 p.m. and like 3 a.m.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool. And
Yeah.
like, besides, like what Billy was saying, you run out of days and times. Like time passes when you're at a temple. It's not like, hey, dude, I went to your house and time froze.
Oh yeah, no, but you make the key part of this game is playing the reverse Song of Time.
Yeah, I mean, that is the key, but it's like, it's really managing your time, what side quests you want to do, what dungeons you got to get done. It's more like, look, the game could be a 10-minute game for you, or it could be like a 30-day game for you.
Yeah, exactly. It really depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I just want to do the temples and leave. That's cool.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool side quests in this game. You should always like check them all out.
There's a lot of hidden side quests in this game that you won't know unless you talk to every NPC
ever
in the goddamn clock
I'm like,
tower.
yo, Bug, you got a quest for me? And it just crawls away. I'm like, I'll come back on day 2.
Come back, day 2, we'll see what you got.
I got you. Now the other thing besides time mechanic is the mask gameplay. That's really, that's the big thing about this game as well. Besides like being time specific, this game focuses not really on dungeon found items like all Zelda games do. It focuses on these terrible masks that somehow transform you. You're like, yo, that's a mask. Oh god! But except for the every other mask.
Okay, so we'll get to the mask in 1 minute, but I wanna. Yeah, the game does focus a lot on masks, and you'll get to a point you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. You know, you get to this point.
This game
has
has
something.
Yeah.
What the hell? That happened to me.
This game is about.
And I was like, oh my god, and I'm like, did I just be something like all the way back like day 1? You know, you're like, oh.
Yo,
and then,
dude, you forgot to tie my shoe on day 1, so day 3 I die, and you can't talk to me. Wait, what the hell?
That's like, if you don't rescue the grandma, you can't do this crest. It's a pain in the ass.
And then the thing is, though, like we were saying, is with the Song of Time, you constantly have to do these again. Like just because you rescued grandma once, then you played the Song of Time, you didn't rescue her then.
That's why you have to keep. That's why you have to keep redoing temples if you don't plan out your timing correctly.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
That's why, you know what I like to do? I like to get to the temple and then play the Song of Time after I save, and then I'm like,
that's what I do.
Fresh 3 days.
Well, here's what I do. I go to the temple, get in the bird, because I can fly back.
Yeah.
Go back to the beginning of time, then fly there again. Then
I talk to the banker who has my root piece from the future.
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, man, you got that shit I gave you?
You got that future shit?
Here's the winning lotto numbers. Okay,
so, what I do is, then I get the key item in the level, like fire arrows, ice arrows, mask, whatever it is. Then I fly out, then redo it again. Because if you have that key item, you can actually... There's always shortcuts in the temples when you get the key item.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, once you get the key item, you go back in day 1 and then use that key item to advance to where you were when you got that key item. That way you have a new fresh 3 days halfway through the temple.
Bill strats right here.
That's a great strat.
Alright, I mean... Like, we essentially talked about the gameplay. I think the music is just, they're old songs from Ocarina of Time for me. Like, I've heard these songs before. You haven't. So,
I played Majora's Mask.
I said Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
They're the same songs from that. Obviously, they sound, I mean, they sound to me the same, like from the N64 one. Like, I don't really hear that much difference.
The last time I played the N64 one was when I first got it.
Yeah, but
and I actually haven't even gotten this far.
Good shit. But yeah, like for me, the music's alright. Honestly, I do love the music. Like I don't like there's no music at nighttime though. I don't like that. It's always just footsteps. But
well, they do the footsteps and they do the
outside woodland. Yeah. But the thing is, like when the music's on, it's on point.
Oh, it's
but
awesome,
it's not like
Stone Temple is awesome.
Yeah, it's not like it's like, oh my god, I never heard this before kind of thing, or it's like, oh, I need to buy the soundtrack. For me, it's okay.
You don't really need to. No.
Yeah, like I don't think it's that
not
good.
that you don't feel like you need to buy it.
How do you feel about the redone graphics though?
Love it. I love the redone graphics.
Yeah.
If you play the old one, mad polygon. Obviously, I had to. 64. But this one, if you actually compare them side by side, you can actually tell a difference. And it looks to me like it feels like a whole new game. It's faster. There's glitchy in points, especially when you have to. I hate Z targeting in this game.
Well, it's not Z targeting because there's no Z button.
They call it Z targeting.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what it was,
But I just hate I don't know what it is. It's just never accurate. I was just before I was trying to fight a boss, and I was trying to like aim at his eye, but a pillar was in the way, and I couldn't see the enemy. But he was just murdering me. I was like,
yeah, a pillar? Can you move? Oh. For me, I mean, they're using the same engine as the Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS one, so,
of course.
like, yeah, I mean, both games were made on the N64, and then both were redone on the 3DS using the same system.
Yeah.
But I think they're both, like, done pretty well. Like, I have had some camera issues. Occasionally, I have a problem with when I'm chilling in my bed and playing, and gyroscope decides to kick in sometimes, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to aim this arrow.
The one thing I hate about this game so much is when you hit L to look around, you have to do this with your 3DS. And I'm like, so what I just do is take out the grappling hook and look around.
That's what you gotta do.
Because I'm like, this is bull. I'm in bed like, I'm going to get up and explore my room.
Yo.
Like, no. And the worst when you have the 3D, when you have the 3D on, and you're trying to look around, it just becomes nauseating and impossible to look at. Other than that, the game is great, but the fact that go, nope. I was like, I literally have to like remove the L button.
And the last thing, I think replay value wise, this game is really like, it depends on how you play it.
Here's
Like,
the problem.
I'm never gonna replay it because I'm doing everything now. Like I'm doing every side
Yeah.
quest as I play. But the thing is, like, you can play the game and like, yo,
Here's
I
the
want
thing.
to bang all the
I'm
side
about to
quests.
beat the game, but I'm not about to beat the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm on the
You know
last
what I'm
temple,
saying?
but I'm not about to beat the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go back, do like the, the frog choir, all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll finish the Keaton mask quest. I gotta go back and do that.
Yeah, for me, I'm doing everything at once. I mean, that's the way I like to play. I like to bang out my buck. So it's like, oh man, I only have 5 requests left from the first 2 days after the first 2 temples. But I know after I finish the temple, more side quests unlock.
That's definitely true.
So it's like,
have you gotten the Zora mask yet?
yeah,
You did,
I'm
okay.
chilling doing like Mad Zora.
Did you get all? Did you get all the pots?
Yeah,
yet?
it's taking me forever.
I
right?
haven't. It cost me so much money. I haven't done it yet.
It's free. If you have less than $10, he's like, it's cool.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
kept
wasted
going
so
back
much money.
and jacket shit. I'm like, can you? I'm like,
Bro.
give me some of my money.
Bro, I ran out of money. I just broke pots. He's like, alright, whatever. I'll just take the loss. I'm like, oh, will you now? But, yeah, I mean, overall, for me, it's definite 9 out of 10. Like, I hated the game.
I agree.
When I played on the N64. Like, legit, I
But I
hated
think
it.
this rekindled it.
Yeah, for me, well, I hated it because it wasn't Ocarina of Time. And then, like, it was so different.
You
It
can't
was
say
like,
that, really.
it was like, yo, it's like people who hate Star Wars Episode 1 because it wasn't. Like,
I get it.
trilogy.
No, trust me,
Like
I
that?
get it. I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely replaying it is like brought like a new light to me. Like now, reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 though is for me the dungeons are mad weak sauce. Like they're really small, like especially compared to like a lot
What
of
I
Zelda
hate
games.
about this game is that at the temples you have to end up backtracking almost all the time.
Cutting off my my score review, bitch. All right.
Hey, what do you mean? I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't backtrack. I get everything on my one temple run.
No, I'm saying, yeah, no. But in order to complete the temple, you have to backtrack.
Oh yeah, but that's how I mean most like some temples work like that. But it's like
I mean, I don't
for
know.
me, it's just I find these temples like they're pretty simple, but I love that the requests are insanely hard. It's like, hey, I'm a side quest, but I'm mad hard. But
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
main temple. All right, I'll bang through you.
Yeah, the only hard part about this game is the Keaton. Well, not the hardest one, but the Keaton one.
Most
is
of
hard.
these side quests are
Yes.
no, they're really tedious. That's why they're hard. It's like, yo, I have to come here.
Did you do Did you do the? I know we're getting off topic here, but did you do the side quest with killing all the aliens?
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, I love that
That's
one.
my favorite
I
one.
was on the opponent like.
Yo, I did it all. I
shit.
did it all gyroscope though. I did it.
Yeah,
all,
me too. I did it all gyroscope. I did it all.
All right, what do you give it, man?
I'm agree. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, if not like 8.7. But I'll give it 9.
It's because you love that camera, right?
That's the one thing. I just can't give it a full 9. For that.
Billy doesn't want to give a 9 for camera and gyroscope.
I just can't. I'm sorry. And I hate the one thing I hate the most is the second you pull out the bow, auto gyroscope. And
Hold
I'm
on,
like,
ready?
I have to always hit. I always have to hit L or just immediately start moving.
Oh, I hate when you have to hit L and then it goes that 3D mode, and then when you go back
Yeah.
in, it gyroscopes
and you're all the way
again.
up there, and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
hear
but
you
that's
on
the
that.
one thing though. In that mode, you can actually control it instead of using the gyroscope. But
All right, we hope you enjoyed our first.
if you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, youtube.com/SMBGaming64. And guys, we will see you in the next video. Probably not be a review. So.